Warning, the following contains depictions of adult themes, drug use, and wanton violence, sometimes flat-out war crimes. Listener discretion is advised. This is Starforged, Stones of Fortune. Starring Carlos as Solrock, the Seer, Ramses as Merrick, the Unseen, Jose as Jimmy Rings, and Luke as Spike. And I am your guide, your host, your editor, and all those other things, Redstone, also known as Adam in these recordings.
Who is it?
God has joined. Can you hear us, God?
Silence.
Just like when I actually talk to God.
Yeah.
Am I unmuted now?
Alright, we figured it out.
Is everyone muted? Somebody say something.
I'm not muted.
What was the name of that Ironsworn website? That one we've been using?
Oh, it's the Stargazer?
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, hey, you guys were like leveling up and stuff, or you were spending your experience. Hey, look, since you're just available, can you remind me what all your assets are now? Because I have Ace, Snub Fighter, Vehicle Bay. Did you get something else?
I think I upgraded my ace.
Oh, yes. Cool.
Did we get those shields for our ship?
You guys were, when last we left, you were getting them installed. You were getting the shields and the heavy weapons installed. So are we only going to be missing Deadeye tonight?
I think so.
Okay.
Deadeye would never return.
So while we're all getting set up, just want you guys to think about this. You all have been having, since you've all been on the ship, and you guys have been smoking copious amounts of space weed.
Sounds about right.
You have been having reoccurring dreams of being an animal. A badass animal.
Nice.
Of any kind, but I want to know what the badass animal is.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's a dinosaur, but I understand.
Hell yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Can I just be a leaf on the wind?
It's gotta be an animal.
It's a Firefly reference, wasn't it?
Damn.
You can be, if you want to be a shish kebab too.
I want to be a Hercules.
Yeah.
Get him beat up.
Carlos, you're gonna have to do the rolls today.
Yeah. Oh no, that is a problem.
What?
Luke is the one with the dice.
I also have dice if you guys need it.
And then there were connection troubles.
I hate Hercules. He's too horny, bro.
What kind of dog is he?
A pit bull.
Hercules.
Come here. Everybody's sucking on his blanket. I hate you. That's her.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ugly motherfucker, bro. Look at him. they got Timbo over there.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
He just looks as we favor Herc.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the Raven for my hand.
Cool. I mean, and you can, if you don't have anything in mind right now, it's okay, but anything on your mind, Carlos?
Like a leopard, but the spots are like opalescent and they move and shit. Also, it's got wings.
Cool. If anyone wants to revise answers at all, go ahead. We can also, if things pop to you, like if later on your dream, but you guys are going to keep having this dream for a while. So the dream might change. If your guys' mind changes, let me know.
I want Shenron, the wish-granting dragon from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man, I have actually not seen Dragon Ball Z, but I'll look it up.
What? It's just a...
Yeah.
Here, I can show you what it is.
Shenron.
Shenron is a long green dragon, grants your wishes, comes out of a Dragon Ball.
Oh, I I've seen that. Nice. Yes.
See Dragon Balls right there. There's 7 of them, boys. That's Jimmy Rings right there. Come out.
We just about ready.
Oh, you are? Sweet.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So, you guys have been docked at Mr. E's Bodega Bar and Grill for what's getting on almost 20 days now. The ship's really close to being finished. In this time, you've seen a lot of people come and go. So you guys have actually been able to, one of the alcoves that has like the sleeping units in the back, he's let you guys stay there. You've been staying there since it's been docked, and people have been working on your ship.
Man, these boys are dying over there.
You guys are muted.
Well, I think they're dying from coughing at this point, so.
It's for the best, Luke.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So it's been nearing on 20 days since work started on the ship, because they had to do both the heavy weapons and the shields. Oh my god, they look like they're dying. And in that time, you've seen a bunch.
At this point, the very high players realize that the camera is doing something interesting.
Graham's camera is following you. Look at that shit. Look.
It's impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm saying. I ain't doing it.
That shit is crazy.
Artificial intelligence, man. I told you, it's banned in this triumvirate. Like, that's not cool. That's not all right.
See,
They're gonna hunt your ass down. Don't wait. They already are. They already are coming to hunt your ass down. But in the time it's been, so after your last encounter into Mormon space, which you technically haven't left yet, about 10 days ago, somebody actually from the Mormon Confederacy showed up at Mr. E's and left a message, which they left a message for you guys, like they're trying to pass this along. They just didn't know you were there. And so you guys got a message that they're actually, unfortunately, it turns out you guys got caught on camera when you guys were in that firefight with that ship. Then you bailed, that ship survived. And so the registry was caught. They're not connecting because these are just the Mormons, they're not connecting you with the stuff when you guys fled at the beginning of the campaign, but they know you guys are the ones that took out their prototype ship. Now, the person who left the note, like, the note's very vague, like, hey, we know that you're the ones responsible for what happened, even though we can't talk about it, but we know it's you. But we have a deal. There is a facility over in Covenant space that basically it's a data storage facility. If that were to go the same way as the thing we can't talk about, all would be forgiven. And maybe even a bonus in it for you.
Luke, you're muted.
Muted, Ram. I was trying to say Ram's muted, but then I just muted.
My bad, geez. Alright, so this is where I stand. 1, fuck the Mormons. Y'all know how it is. I'm not doing it to help them. I'm just doing it because I equally hate the Covenant. But, should we take that payment?
I mean, money's money.
You said there's a bonus in it if we do?
I feel like it's a trap. You know, they want us to take out their enemies just so they can take us out at the end.
Then we'll just take them out.
Yeah, and that's all it says is a bonus with quotes. Like, it was a big bonus. Big bonus in it for you. If that were to stop operating.
Take care of it.
And there's coordinates for you even. Like, it's literally, this is a path you could plot ahead of time. The only issue is it is in Covenant space. Part of it is and I also do want to remind you, so you guys went to Mr. E's from Mormon space, deep in Mormon space. So you guys are going to have to leave here, like whenever you leave, you're going to have to start back deep in Mormon space.
Oh, shit.
But you don't have to do what they ask. That was 10 days ago. That got dropped off to you. And you knew that, the ship wasn't going to be ready for another 10 days, at least. 5 days ago, a group of people showed up that looked old as fuck. You ended up talking with them for a while. You found out that their planet, which is actually in the middle of disputed space, they've actually been able to kick all three groups, all the Triumvirate out, and they've been holding it for a while. And they're a very strategically important spot. The gas that they could collect that comes out of the planet, it ends up aging people. So it's actually the thing that the super soldier, this child soldier program that was going on. That is actually how they like rapidly age them. So like the people you saw, they were like in their 30s. They look like they were over 100. And basically, there is stuff that they've negotiated a deal that it's at Mr. E's. There are some crystals. It's basically the crystals you guys brought back. They can use those crystals to build a shield that'll actually that'll, one, stop them from getting fucked over by this gas, and two, it'll keep them safe from the other from all three Triumvirate from getting in there.
That's interesting. So those lasers were pretty valuable.
Oh, and then a third group showed up, also in the disputed territory. This is one that is currently... So this one could actually be, like... I mean, it may already be too late. But they had sent out messages that the Mormons have taken over one of the warp gates that they've been attacking, like taking control of and dismantling for the parts. So they've been kind of holding them off, but there's like a force of Mormons there and they were requesting help. Unfortunately, because it's in contested territory right now, like literally the other two factions, the Prometheans and the Covenant, literally can't even get to that spot because they've been fighting in that whole area. So you've got three different people asking for help, and you guys are up to do whatever you want to do.
Alright, so we fucked up by jumping to Mr. E's in Mormon territory. We gotta account for that. I guess we can present that we're gonna like act like we're gonna take up that offer for now till we get into like safe space.
Well, let's just decide what do we want to do, which quest do we want to do.
Which one's the one that's going to get us the big ass bonus?
The Mormon quest.
That's the one if you go into Covenant space and go blow up this data. Basically, they want you to take out a server farm, they think. They just know that some of their... Oh, actually, and if you want to get more into that, there is like a little data packet that tells you the general gist of all that.
Okay.
How you feel, Carlos?
How does Nas feel?
Damn, can we ask Nas? I'm down.
We do that on every decision.
Yeah.
Must
I'm
have input.
sticking with Nas.
All right. So do an plus empathy roll to your compel. Basically, you're asking. You're trying to commune with Nas and see what he knows. You're trying to leverage that relationship. So it's plus heart.
I can't remember what my heart is. I think it's
Plus 3.
I got a 5 and a 3 versus a 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
plus your 3 is a 9. Yeah, that's a strong hit. I mean, he also, Nas, hey, you have to at least pretend that you're going on, heading towards the Covenant system.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Nas.
Pretending? Yeah, see? That's what I was saying.
At least pretending, but the people that are in the whole gate thing, I don't. There's only so many gates, and those people can only hold out for so long. So that seems to be the most time critical. And I don't know if you guys.
Those people that are being attacked, where's that in relation to the Mormon space and Covenant space?
So if you guys wanted, the way that could work is you could go towards Covenant space, towards the coordinates, and it wouldn't take you too long. Once you got into the a disputed territory, which is the space between all of the groups, then you could travel straight to the other spot. It only costs you like 3 or 4 jumps. Instead of going straight there. It's a little more dangerous because in disputed space, it's constantly like it's not like there's fighting 24/7. It's fights break out all the time. They're on alert. Pirates roam that area, so it's just more dangerous. But it's outlaw territory. So the fact that other groups are also looking for you makes it that's the better space to be in against being caught by like the Covenant.
Damn.
Right. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling a little wary because that Covenant mission sounds a little tough.
I kind of like helping the folks that are being fucked over by all 3.
I do want to help the people out though.
Let's fucking go.
Let's do it. Hey, I'm with the majority rule.
I'm with it. I just want to throw hands.
That's it. I want to do some badass shit like last time.
I'll say the one thing is literally one of these is you just need to go drop off these parts.
Done.
Or at least that's what they're asking for. It's the easiest and simplest.
Yeah, they just don't tell us where and what.
Oh no, you know where that is too. It's deep in it's in the fight. Like it's literally like they're currently under siege. So that's the other problem. Like you're gonna have to break through somebody's line, like to get through to that area.
Good old-fashioned smuggling.
I'm sorry. There's the ones that are currently under siege by the Mormons, and there's the ones that are currently kind of in the middle. They're in like no man's land, but nobody's fighting right next to them.
All right.
All right, tell me again. What do we know of these people? The people we're dropping them supplies to?
The supplies, they are the ones that they've been forced to mine gas that is driving the child soldier program, because it's what ages them. It also, because they're mining it, there's leaks. They've all been aged horribly. Like, their maximum lifespan is like, they're all dead by like 35. And they have to start working the mines at like age 3. So they have fought everybody off currently, and like, so they're in kind of a peacetime, and if you guys could get those crystals to them, then that would become permanent.
How far out of the way is that from disputed space?
It's deep in disputed space, so if you guys, it's basically the same distance as the one that's the Mormons are sieging. The Mormons sieging a place and the aging gas place, they're basically equidistant. Like if you head towards Covenant space and then head out, no difference.
I feel like giving crystals to some people we don't know.
I mean, you guys could possibly do more than one mission.
If we help him, can they help us get out of there?
I doubt it. They're stuck on there.
Are you talking about with the shields? Yeah, once they have the shields up and running, they're super protected. And it'll actually be a place that's also, like, literally none of the 3 major powers are ever going to be able to hold that. Like, unless something crazy happens. Like, they get the shield up. Because remember, you're taking the Kyber crystals from the gates, and they're basically taking super advanced technology and just using it to their own ends. So it's shit that's like they barely understand, but they figured out how this will work.
Y'all, I'm feeling like this is the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're already here. Let's do it. So wait.
All right.
They're making a shield out of the lasers that we gave them?
They're making lasers out of the lasers.
Crystals.
Oh.
The lasers, hold up, the lasers that we had on the ship?
The lasers you guys had have been installed onto your ship as heavy weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys got a crap load of crystals from that last mission, and it turns out they've got to deal with Mr. E that Mr. E actually is the one who wants those crystals to go there. Like, they're...
Oh, yeah, okay. That's right. I remember that now.
But see, the thing is, you guys got the crystals, and then people came and asked for them. Like, he had them ready just right when they would be needed. Like, he knew it ahead of time. That's right. Like, it was like 10 days after you guys got back.
They were gone.
These people show up asking for almost exactly, like, it's less. Like, you guys brought more than what they asked for. But it just worked out. Just worked out. But he doesn't push you at all. He's just like, hey, here's a job offer. I think if you guys actually, and he brings in, you might want to do that one. I know that they can't pay you anything for it, but I have a feeling if you went there, you might find something that could help you out in the future.
Let's do it, Mr. E.
Oh, let's do it. Simba, my boy.
Sweet.
Simba says do it.
Simba's looking at some fucking Panda Express. That's why you're over here.
All right.
Get my face, Simba.
Dude is right here.
So for the first part of the journey, you guys actually just need to set a course to the disputed territory, and so that's just plus supply. And I think you guys are at +5 supply. So anyone can roll. Actually, I guess Carlos, you have the dice, so it's +5 to the D6.
Yeah. A 6 and a 0, which I think is a 10, versus a 2.
2 + 5 is 7, so you do get a weak hit on that. So that's not terrible. So you guys, let's see. So you're actually going to lose 1 supply just because basically you get the impression you need to get out of Mormon territory ASAP. So you guys end up eating into 2 of your supply. That's just it. Like that's just kind of representing an extra store of like blowing through your energy. You're stressed out as all hell, and you guys are smoking way the hell more than you're usually smoking, and you're just looking at some of the supplies going, oh crap, like, I mean, you guys had a ton of weed, but a couple bricks are gone at this point from all this. But you guys get to the border just fine, and then, you just burn through some of that, and then you guys need to start an expedition out to, actually, and I didn't give this place a name.
Call it the Pleiades.
Okay, Pleiades it is. Cool. Didn't we just have that meteor shower pass by?
Yeah. Is it the same name?
Cool. Oh wait, no, Pleiades is the name for like the constellation, right? The thing that's Subaru, the 7 stars.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's so weird that that's literally just the name of the constellation, and that's what the 7 stars are on the logo.
Interesting. Huh? Very good.
Alright, so you guys are on your way to Subaru.
Apparently, a coworker came in and saw one of the players playing and made a comment.
For idiots.
She thinks we're what? Oh, idiots.
That's rude.
It's one thing to call us nerds, but we're not idiots. We're playing a pretty complicated fucking game of pretend.
Yeah, it's one of the Pleiadian system. What the fuck?
It's got math and shit. It's got fucking math and shit.
Exactly, that's all I'm saying.
Alright, so somebody, probably Luke, should start this expedition to the Pleiades.
I start the expedition.
Oh, I guess Carlos is gonna have to roll. As our expert pilot navigates us.
6 plus whatever. Sorry. Versus a 7 and a 5.
6 + 3 is a 9.
Say what?
Oh, it's versus a 7 and a 5. So, well, it maxed out at 10. So, yeah, that's a strong hit. So, yeah, you guys are sailing through disputed space just fine. You've been able to. You actually saw some, like a pirate band come and like by you at one point, but they actually hailed you. Like basically, they were trying to usher people around a battle that's happening. The pirates out here are less like we're here to steal your stuff. They mainly mooch off all the big 3. Like they're actually kind of more like the mafia or like gangs where they take care of the people inside the disputed territory and they fight against the powers, but they don't pick on the little guys. They're actually more like,
Yo, I think I just saw the Godfather ship.
yeah. These guys are they're not a major power. but they're inside here. You guys you're getting you guys are able to get a bunch of the intranet thing that they that was in the inner systems. They actually have one out in here in the disputed space that you're able to connect to, and you guys start getting all this stuff about how the so-called pirates are actually organized groups. They're just autonomous groups of ships that have all helped each other get outfitted by the planets that live in here that are fighting against the big three. And they're basically it's this autonomous region that has its own militia. And so they actually help you guys out and get you they get you a shortcut. So technically you get you're getting double the progress for that thing for that roll.
Good shit.
Yeah. So time to continue your expedition. We're rolling again with Luke's wits, with his expertise at navigating this ship.
Oh, it's the 2 and a 1, y'all. Against the 4.
Oh yeah.
Spotlighting Hercules.
You guys do another big jump. Spike is able to navigate to a really nice... It's actually... You guys are in orbit around basically a star just like our star here at Earth. It's you actually jump out into a spot that is about 1 astronomical unit, so an Earth radius out. And so you're able to you guys actually get to spend some time just relaxing as you recharge. There are planets out here, but there seems to be no life. You're absolutely... you guys just get to chill, and everything's safe, and we get to mark a little bit more progress. And it's time for yet another... actually, I guess, is there anything special you guys do when you literally just have downtime?
Gotta get up.
Are we staring at a wait?
So what's our next steps? Do we have downtime?
What you guys have 6 hours. You've got the scanners are absolutely clear. There's nothing the guy sent you on the good way to get here, and there's nobody in your way. There's nothing coming as far as you can see. You've got 6 hours, and you have 6 hours of nothing fucking happens. How do you guys spend it?
Is there places to go explore near us?
If you want to, absolutely. Let's investigate a waypoint. That's another plus wits roll.
It's 9 and a 4 versus a 4.
Plus 3 wits.
Alright, so 7, so that's a weak hit. On Explore a Waypoint weak hit, you uncover something interesting but is bound up in a peril or reveals an ominous aspect of this place. Let's see, so you guys do a scan. Let's see what other things your scanner picks up. Oh! You guys find a derelict ship. It is one of the big warships of... it's one of the Mormon ships. It is one of the fighting, the corvettes of the Mormon fleet. So we're talking a larger fighting vessel. Think Navy-wise, this is one of those battleships. This is one where it's set up. It's mainly guns and ammo, and it's armored. It's meant to get in, blow some stuff out, and then blow its way out. Clearly, something happened here. It is powered down. It does look like it took a hit through the reactor, so it's dead. It's dead in the water. The shaft through. It looks like it's been here for a little while, so if anyone was alive, they should all be dead. Probably.
Let's gather information, see if we can figure out what happened to it.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do gather information plus wits yet again. Doing a scan of the vessel.
It is a 6 versus a 8 and a 1.
Oh,
The roll is a 6 plus the 3 wits, making it a total of 9.
yeah. So strung it. So you're able to find out that so it was in the battle. There was definitely a battle out here. You do see on the edge of your scanner range, you do find out some other ships that have, like, debris. Yeah, there's basically a debris field not too far from here. That looks like 4 or 5 ships similar to this that were just destroyed. This one took a shot straight through its reactor core, which looks like it sent a big burst of radiation that should have outright cooked everybody on the ship. So there's probably some stuff on that ship, like ammunition-wise, or there might even be Mormon security codes, or the ship might be fried. Like, it might just be dead. It's really hard to tell from the outside. Oh no, wait, like... No, there's definitely... It looks, because you got a strong hit on that, you absolutely read that there is, like, the bridge looks like it got a lethal hit of radiation, but not enough to, like, fry the electrical systems.
Alright.
We're laughing because you're feeding her orange chicken. I don't know if you can see that.
They got cows.
I'm definitely seeing the close-up.
Okay. So you're getting our video too, good.
Yeah.
Alright, so the reactor's been shot through. Do we want to board and scavenge, my dudes? We are down supplies.
Let's do it.
God.
Echoing.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Alright, so that is a recover move. You guys are resupplying, you're scavenging. Who is going out there to scavenge?
I could be man in the chair on the ship. Everyone else wants to go.
We got that other little pilot.
I'll go.
I think only Ram should have.
Superman!
Alright, so, sounds like Jimmy Rings wants to go? Is that right? Okay, that's a head nod.
Yeah, why don't the rest of y'all go?
Wait, who's going? Who else is going?
Carl, Ram.
Oh my god.
What's the process
I'll
like?
take Carlos or Ramses.
I think both. I can stay on the ship and be the man in the chair and all that.
I mean, you guys can literally line up and dock, so you guys will be physically connected. Because this ship isn't, it's in motion, but it's not moving it's not changing direction by any way. I mean, this is a trivial maneuver for Spike to, like, get up, line up, connect, because it's dead. So,
Okay.
yeah, you guys are able to connect. So it really is just like, who wants to go through the airlock? You guys it looks like you're gonna need to be in suits, just because it doesn't look like there's a lot of places without Atmo because of the giant hole through that goes all the way through.
Let's all go.
Because without power, the bulkheads didn't drop.
Alright then.
Alright, so we got Spike and Jimmy Rings. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think we'll all go.
Okay, hold everybody. Alright, so then it's just gonna be we're gonna do plus wit, so since we got the smarty pants in the party, roll +3.
Ooh, right on. Yeah. It's 2 8s versus a 1.
Oh!
Man, that's not good.
Oh, shit.
Good thing I went.
That sounds bad.
Alright, so I think you guys get onto the ship, and it's really obvious once you guys get the airlock open that this was actually rigged up as that there's explosives around here. Like, this was a trap.
I called it.
So you guys, let's see. Anybody who wants to, this is going to be face danger plus edge, which for all of you but Carlos is +2. But basically, one of you spots this and, like, shoves the rest of you back. Like, and I think basically everyone's going to be fine if it's a weak hit. The person who is doing this move is the one who's going to take a little bit of damage. But you're all at full health?
What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
You're gonna face danger.
Oh. Carlos, would you mind rolling for me, sir?
Got you.
So that's a +2. So, but I think Jimmy Rings is, like, kind of first in. He's got his gun going. The shield door's open. You guys start walking in, and all of a sudden, Jimmy Rings is like, "It's a fucking trap!" And
It's a weak one.
all right, so he's pushing you guys out the door. The bomb goes off, and so it was a weak hit. So yeah, you end up taking we're gonna say minor damage for that. So you end up taking -1 to your health. It brings you down to 4.
Damn.
But 4 out of 5.
Well, you got augmented. Did that help in any way?
Oh,
Yeah, does my augmentation help me at all?
and what was the roll again though? Like, was a +1 gonna help make you beat it?
No.
Oh, damn. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's part of why you get to, like, you're the one who's like, you're the fastest reflexes. Like, before anyone even realizes what's happening, you're like, and you're like pushing everybody out.
Okay.
I mean, like, and you only take, it's minor wounds. You get like singed,
All right.
and you save everybody else. The door shut behind you.
I can heal up.
As the ship that the Corvette, actually that explosion pushes it away from you guys and starts a spin away. But that's it. You guys take just Jimmy takes the -1 damage, and yeah.
Fucking traps.
So you guys is the E-Drive recharges, and you're ready to make another jump. This actually, you think this should be the one that gets you to the Pleiades.
Orange chicken. Or not orange chicken.
Looks like what should be. No. Okay.
So we're gonna do a roll plus wits for Luke's for Spike's navigating.
Oh, that sounds true.
It's 5. Plus 3, it's 5. There's 6 and a 3.
All right. So you get there.
Wrong hit.
That's a strong hit. Let's go.
Yep. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, so you guys are able to get there. I mean, like, yeah, you pop out. The way is clear. They are happy to see you. You guys are actually ahead of schedule. They were hoping you would come and hoped you'd be here within like the next week or two. But here you are, and things are great. You're ushered, like, they've been keeping their skies clear. You're cleared to land.
Yeah, my room, my chopsticks.
Oh, so they so you guys are treated actually to like a little bit of rest. Basically, they're like, hey, let us put you up for a bit.
Word.
Our engineers are going to get to work on the shield as soon as possible. We think it's actually just needs these crystals. They're actually happy to show you around if anyone's actually curious of how this works. But they have basically they found some Volt technology and have just upsized it to around the planet. All of the emitters look like they use these crystals, and basically it's very similar to the shield you have, just like 1,000-fold. Because you guys use like 8 crystals total, and this is like you guys have cases and cases, so you have like thousands. But this is enough to like encase the planet in like 3 different layers of this. Yeah, and so one of the other cool things is that they're able to, once they get this set up, they're able to tune the different layers, the top layer to make it where it actually reflects light, to where it's basically the planet seems like it disappears.
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
Which is something that, if worked on, could be applied to, I don't know, your shields.
Alright, can we ask about that?
Yeah, show us around.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy. They share their technology with you. Like they've been working on that specifically for this setup, because this is something that was, like, to be perfectly honest, they don't really know how it works. They're just like, well, this, like, we found these things, and we found them set up like this, like in this one configuration, and we just found more parts of the same make and just like scaled it up without knowing how it works. Like, these are like monkeys playing with Legos. They don't know how to make Legos. They're just like, but if you put these together, it then makes this. And so they, you know, they let you know what they know. They, like, that's part of it, is like they're like, hey, you guys use a very similar structure, so it's something that could be worked on by somebody and figured out. So yeah, they give you all that data. I basically would take somebody working on this for a while, which might be, depending on if Deadeye ends up not making it to more than one session, maybe he'll be working on that for you. So, because he is your gearhead. But yeah, you guys get here, and they're happy to share all that with you. It takes a few days. Yeah. So what do you want to do now? You've still got a couple things people have asked of you, or you could head back to Mr. E's, or I don't know. What would you guys like to do?
Where are we right now?
Currently, you're in disputed space at the Pleiades. It's a... I didn't describe the system. It is a very rare 7-star system. Luckily, the stars are actually kind of far out, so for literally tens of thousands of years at a time, there's a stretch where the stars are all far away, but at some point, probably 5,000-6,000 years down the line, they know that some of the stars are going to come close enough to like where they kind of try to juggle where they sit between all these. Oh, they're going to get burned up. Like, this is an unstable orbit, but not that unstable. So for right now, it's looks like this planet's been kept. It looks like there was a shield around this planet previously that was keeping it from getting fried, and they've just scaled this up.
Okay.
So, if that's it for this, I don't know if y'all want to keep exploring, but if that's it for this, we carry on onto the distress call.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So I thank them for their hospitality. I give them 5 pre-rolled blunts, half pound of weed, and some tobacco leaves.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
Carlos does think it's great.
They thank you guys profusely. They let you know if you're ever in the, like, you're always welcome back with this new shield system. So you guys get, basically, they let you have like I mean, what? Did you ask them about like the stealth technology that they've kind of built? They did kind of play around a little bit, and they couldn't figure that out. But they were able to make it to where you guys, with your shields on, you could just pass through theirs. So you guys have like an anytime pass into this place that's basically a fortress in the middle of disputed space. So if you guys ever need anything, please come back. You guys have literally saved us from them. So anything you need, let us know.
Yeah.
A safe haven.
Look at us making friends.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you still had a couple other people asking you guys for help. There was actually, what was the name of that place? I had that in there. Oh, it was Morpheus. The planet Morpheus is basically, they had one of the warp gates out there. It's actually one of the ones that was traveled through by humanity to the Forge. So it's a known one, but it's in disputed space, and it's under siege by the Mormons. The other one was that the Mormons themselves asked you to go blow up a facility inside Covenant space. And they offered you, like, a big bonus if that happened.
You guys feel it?
I don't know.
That's called right.
I mean, we can just. I don't know. I don't want to miss out on the bounty.
Do you guys want to know any more? So there is a file that's in the, this is what we know about the target.
Yeah, I can request information on
You said we got like
So
a little
basically,
data
yeah.
pad, right, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So the information you guys get is that there have been sightings now of things that basically they initially looked like the snub fighters, kind of like how Spike's character has, that I think a few of you have piloted now. They showed up in a certain area of space, and then they transformed into like a humanoid form and were able to fight that way, and they were just wrecking shit. And basically this is where their information, their like secret, their spies have told them that the information for making the ships is being held at this location. For some reason, transmission of the data seems to be a problem. They don't know why. They just know that currently the information is stuck at that location and they want it destroyed. But it's because it's the plans for these ships.
That's the facility that the Mormons want us to destroy?
Yes.
Well, I don't really want to help the Mormons without, how do I say, it just seems like karmically imbalanced to help the Mormons without fucking them up first.
Oh, you guys fucked them up.
Yeah, so let's do the one that's against them, and then end up taking out the base they want us to take out anyways.
Yeah. I mean, you got the impression that if you blew up that information center, you would get a blanket immunity for the things you had done. So yeah, that sounds like a good order to do things.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Blanket immunity?
So we're gonna fuck the Mormons up.
Let's do it.
All right. So I think you guys just need to make a troublesome journey out to where they're at. So we'll just do. So go ahead and make another expedition roll plus wits, or I can do that if I'm not seeing Carlos or Ram. Oh, I'm seeing Carlos now.
Alright, rolling.
Cool.
My camera.
The other kind of rolling.
Yeah.
Oof.
0 versus a 2.
So, miss.
2 plus a 3 is only a 5.
We're rolling to navigate. Is that what it is?
Way to go, Luke.
Way to go.
It's not just that he's like a bad navigator. Like sometimes it just stuff happens along the way.
So you do the math with all the gravitational bodies in the universe.
Let's see.
What's up for you, Adam?
That was just a flat out miss, wasn't it?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let me read exactly what that move is. Quest move. Nope. On a miss, you are waylaid by a crisis or arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. You do not progress. Pay the price. Shit, I'm gonna say it so. Basically, you guys jump, and unfortunately, you've already the fighting that's around the gate. It starts almost immediately. You guys are gonna. It is. You jump into the area where the It's the Covenant and the Mormons are fighting here.
Oh shit!
And it is just nuts.
Okay.
So you guys pop out, and it's like a scene from Star Wars. There's just two giant groups of ships, and there's just like all the lasers coming between. Unfortunately, you're also in the middle of this, so there is shots being fired all around you. Spike, you're behind the throttle. Well, what do you do?
So this is a stop along our journey. We have to recharge here.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any shelter? Like asteroids we can hide behind or shit?
I'm gonna check. We got let's do a gather information. So that's another plus wits roll. I'll roll that for you real quick, just because I've got dice. Oh, sweet. So I got a 5 on the challenge die, plus your 3 is an 8, and I got a 1 and a 4. So that's a strong hit. Yeah, you're able to see. You've got some cover. I mean, there are ships just wrecked like crazy. You see that there's like just a hunk of derelicts. I mean, because you guys are not a giant ship. You guys, again, you're like the Toyota Corolla of ships. And you guys are seeing like things that are like the giant battle cruisers that are just destroyed. Let's do a face danger, which we're doing the +3 from your wits, but you're also, due to your ace ability, we're getting a +4. And if we get a hit, you get +1 momentum. I've got 4 plus the 4. That's an 8 versus a 5 and an 8. So that's a weak hit. So you're getting +1 momentum, which brings you up to +4. Sorry. So you weak hit. Oh, your shields just get battered. Like you guys, the shields just get beat to hell. But you're able to slip into the to a derelict, and you guys, it's going to take a while for your shields to recharge. Sorry, it's going to take a little bit for your shields to recharge, but it's also going to take a while for your E-drive to recharge. But you are going to have to, you're going to, after everything recharges, we'll see how the battle goes.
All right.
Sorry, so I missed a little bit about that. So did we make it out of that, or?
I think we're hiding.
Yeah, so Spike was able to find you a dead ship in the middle, like in between the fighting. Unfortunately, the fighting lasts for hours, partially because there's a decent chance. So you're under the impression no one knows for sure, unless you've been in the military, which some of you have, that the bigger the ship, the longer it takes to recharge for the jumps. So some of these ships some of the bigger, the gigantic cruisers, they may be waiting to jump. So they have to fight until one of them can go. Otherwise, they just fight to the death. Their forces dwindle, so you guys have a lot. I'm going to give another +1 to your maneuvering on out of here, so those will be +5 total to get out of here. Oh shit! And I rolled a 2 and a 4 on the challenge dice, so the 4 that I rolled on your action die +5 is 9. That's a strong hit. You guys fly right the hell out of there.
Yo, get the F out.
And you are able to make another expedition roll. And I say, if Carlos has the ability for the camera, go ahead, and we're rolling a +3 for Spike's wins.
It's a fucking hit.
Yo.
Versus a 2 and a 4.
Nice, strong hit.
Fucking that wits.
Well, the good thing is, so now that you jump out of a fight, it's actually easier to follow what systems have the battle going on, and you're able to break through this line, and finally you're now into some territory. You've been able to actually move forward. Yeah, let's see. And where do you pop out at? You pop out right next to another star. It is a smoldering red star. And around it... Oh! You guys are in some shelter, but there's basically... that doesn't make sense. Oh, actually, I just misread that. So there's actually like an the star itself is undergoing a period of a lot of solar flares. Luckily, solar flares are kind of big and obvious, like as they build up, so you're able to move around them. So you're not in any danger. If anything, this seems like it's recharging the E-drive faster. So it actually, after 4 hours, you guys are able to make another jump.
This shit was like, what's that painting? You know
Like an Iron Giant over here. So we're in a new system and we gotta chill for a bit.
Yeah, yeah. You've got you're.
Gather some info and see what's around.
Let's do. Oh, okay. So what I rolled is a 1 on the D6, but it's plus your 3 for the wits, so that's a 4 total. So it beats the 3, but it misses the 9 that I rolled. That was the first thing I saw, was the damn 9 and the 1. So it's a weak hit. So it's something you find something. What do you find? Oh shit! That was a 99. Roll 3 times.
What just happened?
You found a starship. You found a debris field, so more frozen asteroids out there. Ooh, and one of the it looks like at some point in the near past, one of these the solar flares took out one of the big ships, like just wiped it out, and there's just a debris field. But it was like one of the massive ships.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, and the starship that you found that isn't destroyed. Well, actually, we'll see. That was. Oh, that was a carrier. So you had 2 of the bigger ships were right at each other. One got wiped out. The other seems like it's currently having some issues. Oh, and who is this? Oh, this is a Covenant ship. A Covenant ship, it's basically it's having some issues, but there's nobody around except for you guys that could hurt it. But it seems like it still has life support, but its engines are down, its shields are down, its weapons are down.
We're still low on supplies, right?
You're down to +3, correct?
Shall we raid that ship for supplies, boys?
Hey, we need supplies.
Scan for enemy presence. Somebody with the sauce.
We'll do that real quick. I'm assuming that's the...
Luke, probably?
Whoa.
Probably.
Yeah. So I got a 6 on the action die. So you max that out, plus your 3 is a 9. And I got a 1 and a 10 on the challenge die. So you do a scan, and like I said, life support is still active. There's a full crew complement on that ship. So there's like the ship is probably in disarray and whatnot, but it's not like the last ship where there's a hole blown out of the hull and all the air went out, so everyone died. This is like there are life signs, but there's definitely like it's chaotic enough you could possibly board and steal some stuff from like their cargo supply. You definitely see that they have a lot of supplies. I mean, this is a gigantic ship, so there's an opportunity here. It is dangerous.
Okay. And you said all their systems were down, so they're not going to see us coming.
Currently, yeah, it doesn't look like they're not transmitting anything like that.
What do you say, boys? Shall we do it?
I'm all for fucking shit up.
We're going in blind, I'm assuming.
I mean, we got as much intel as we could. Ship's damaged beyond hell. Not going to see us coming. There's a crew complement, but they're in chaos.
Alright, cool. I can take advantage of that.
Should we just blast them?
Like, just going guns blazing?
I mean, like, blast their shit. Make sure that they're fucking disabled. Well, they are disabled, so I don't know.
We want
What's the
to
best
stay
way?
on.
I mean, you could.
Let's just keep that element of
you could do
surprise
the-
and board and go straight for their cargo.
Say like so you do have that option. So you could try to sneak in, or you could go for the kill, like take out their main reactor from outside, but I mean that could also end up blowing up the ship.
Yeah.
Want that supply.
One of our guys got Shadow for the sneak.
Me,
Yeah. So let's board and
Yeah.
proceed with stealth.
stealth,
Cool.
stealth run. Let's do it.
So you guys are able to connect. Again, there's no. Their sensors don't seem to be on, so you guys connect. We're doing so Merrick the Unseen, he's gonna do a plus shadow roll. So that's a +3 for him. Or you can just set the die to a 5.
Sorry, say that again. It's 7 dice to 5 or what?
You can set the die, the action die, that D6. You can just set that die's value to 5 using your shade ability.
Yeah.
You guys that 40 roll?
What's that? Is that plus my?
Plus, and you still get +3 from your shadow.
Cool. Let's go with that.
Cool.
That's the best.
I mean, yeah, you've only got a 1 in 6 chance of being better. Otherwise, you got a pretty good chance of getting lower.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll these challenge die then, unless Carlos wants to. Cool. I got a 2 and an 8, so we got a weak hit.
Fucking shit.
All right, you guys are facing danger plus with your sneaking on. Where the hell is that sheet? Oh, other pages. Oh, all right. So you guys, so it's just stressful. So I think there ends up being a lot more people on this ship than you. I mean, it's a full crew. It looks like this battle had just started, so there's not. I mean, basically a full crew complement. It just really puts a lot of strain on Merrick to try to hold that shade up. So you just take a -1 to your spirit, so you're at +4. If you'd like to endure stress, you could. So I mean, you are enduring stress, but so you've lost -1 for minor stress. If you want to resist the stress, we can roll plus spirit or plus heart, whichever is higher, which is currently +4 for spirit. And on a strong hit, you can shake it off or gain momentum. On a weak hit, you can exchange momentum for that spirit.
This is not me, right?
It's on you.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll it.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Alright, so that's
What's
with a +4 from your health. And you got a 4 on the challenge die, a 4 on the d6, +4 is 8. And I rolled a 4 and a 6 on the challenge die. So that's a strong hit. You can either just not take any spirit damage, or you can gain a +1 momentum to bring you up to 4.
Do the +1 for.
I'll do the +1 momentum.
Cool. There we go. You just like, screw that. I got this. You guys press forward. You guys get in there. Let's do a scavenge roll. But I think you guys are using stealth. So let's do. Actually, do you want to set that +5 again? I would set the die to 5 again. Sorry.
Yeah. It's the safe bet.
All right. So you got an 8 on the total versus a 1 and a 5.
Let's go.
You guys are able. You're like, oh look. I mean, you're able to make it pitch black around you, and the ship's all screwed up. The lights are turning on and off anyway. You're able to just kind of like direct everybody through. Actually, and I think probably Sarlacc is able, like he's getting some feelings each way, like, oh shoot, there's guys coming up, and presses everybody up against the wall, and a group of people just walk right past you in the pitch black, and you're able to just grab everything you need, and then some, and you guys are back at full supply. You sneak back on your own ship, and you guys get the hell out of there.
The presents.
So you guys are back on your own ship. You still have, let's see. Yeah, the ship is still out of commission. Like, life support is going, engines are still offline, sensors are offline, weapons are offline. And you guys have like another couple hours to kill while charging. But currently, all that's down. They could get that back up, though, at some point before you guys jump out of here.
Should we just put them out of their misery?
Yeah.
So are we back on our ship yet?
Yeah, no, you guys are back on your ship. You check.
Is
Yeah,
this
like you're just
permanent?
sitting there.
Yeah, let's test out our laser gun, bro. We have yet
Yeah.
to shoot them.
Can we scan for like a weak point so we can get a quick kill? Something that'll like set the reactor off?
You guys already scanned it. You've also been in it. Yeah, you know where the reactor is. You can absolutely you can make this ship go goodbye. It's not even a problem. You just do it.
Alright, let's fucking do it.
Let's test out the
Yeah, so
guns.
you're basically like finding somebody who's asleep and you've got a pistol. Like there's not this isn't, you just take them out. And this Covenant ship just explodes from the inside. There's no, and the problem too is like there's no one's been trying to get to the escape pods. They don't see any of this coming. You just take out the entire cruiser.
Poor cracks.
Damn, that's
So even if they had somehow scanned you or even seen you visually, they're all hands are lost.
Good ship, boys.
So,
New heavy cannon
yeah,
for Jones.
so you guys just
Fucking murderers, yo.
yeah, I mean we're talking like 3,000 people, 4,000 people. Just
Their first proper
all
ship kill.
lost. Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is there's not like a whole lot of bodies, because it basically, when it went, it vaporized any flesh. So,
I mean, Carlos felt all their souls cry out as one.
Miles definitely thought that.
that's fine.
This shit is fucked up. Whose idea was that?
Oh yeah.
Bro, fuck the Covenant.
You're right.
That's right. Hey, you know,
You're right.
I couldn't have asked for a better crewmates.
You're also going through some of the stuff that you guys took. Like, you also, I mean, in the end, like, you ended up grabbing way more than you thought you'd be able to. And you're going through, you looks like you might actually have some access codes to be able to enter Covenant space a little more safely. Because, I mean, this was an active ship. Like it was literally just fighting hours ago. So.
Dude, good shit.
Okay.
We did it.
Are we ready for the next leg of our jump, or do we have to wait for a bit?
I mean, yeah, time passes. You guys just kind of sit with the wow. Like, as another debris field forms and basically joins that other one. So, to be honest, now it kind of looks like a solar flare took out both giant cruisers.
Hey, I love this.
So,
Alibi. I'm not alibi, but cover story.
yeah. So you guys are able to continue your expedition, this troublesome journey to, I forgot what I told you the name was.
Morbius?
Yeah.
Morpheus, yes. To Morpheus. Love random name generation. Alright, Carlos, do you want to roll, or do you want me to roll?
Yeah, if you could. My hands are full.
Sure. It looked like you might be rolling.
He confused what kind of rolling he's supposed to do.
Well, see, this is the problem with me rolling is, so I got a 1 on the action die. So plus the 3 is only a 4 versus a 5 and a 10.
Ooh.
That's another miss.
Oh,
So you guys start jumping, and then unfortunately, you run into another damn patch of the fighting. Like, it's still like, you guys are trying to, like, this is, like I said, this is disputed territory, and it's not called that for no reason.
Fair. Alright, let's look
You
for
guys-
somewhere to
fuck.
lay low while we recharge.
Hercules, move.
Gather info.
Yeah, so you're jumping. Yeah, you're jumping into another firefight, and so Luke, you're facing danger, but you've got that +1 to for your ace ability, and it's your expertise. So that is a 5 on the action die, +4 is a 9 versus a 3 and a 6. So that's a strong hit. I'm pretty sure you gain more momentum. Strong hit +1 momentum, so you are now up to 6 momentum. What's up?
Sorry, the dogs are attacking me.
Oh, shit. I mean, it sounds like love. They're trying to lick you to death. Or sneeze at your face.
Oh, good boy.
Alright, so you guys pull the same stunts you did before, but more gracefully. You keep your shields up. You actually don't take, like, any real fire as you find yet another couple derelicts to just kind of hide beneath in the firefight. But the fight kind of just goes out. After less than, like, 20 minutes of in hiding, one of the groups jumps away. And then just a few minutes after that, the other group jumps, leaving, let's see, basically just wrecks. Just lots of wrecks. If you want to check stuff out, you're able to. But for the moment, everything's clear, except for the people who are dying or dead. And you guys.
I'm pretty good on supplies. Maybe we can do
Are we
a
ready to
skip
jump?
seems like worth it. But yeah, I'm good with jumping.
Cool. Let's do... Yeah, so you guys recharge, and your expedition, that is a 4 on the action die, +3 is a 7 versus a 1 and an 8. So a week hit this time, so you get mark progress. Now let's see. Where do you guys jump to? Oh, I think I found what, I think you guys are facing a peril at the waypoint, possibly, as the space sighting rolled up creature. Oh shit. I'm so sorry about this, but I came up with this before, and now it makes total sense. You're jumping, and you jump forward, and you make it to a real safe spot, it seems. Let's see, what do you guys actually jump to? You guys are just outside of a nice little planet. Let's see, what kind of planet? 16. Furnace World.
What is it?
A furnace world.
Furnace world.
It's there's no life on it. It's basically it's volcanic. It is just spewing. Let's see. What do you see from space? You see magma seas and glowing rivers of lava. So this thing is red hot. It has a corrosive atmosphere. Basically, this planet, if you were to try to land on it, you wouldn't even make it to the surface. You would just melt before you ever landed. Well, your shields might actually protect you. You know that if you didn't have the shields, it would be basic, certain death to try to land. There is no life on this planet. There's nothing at all. No settlements of any kind. Yeah, so it is completely... Oh, and the name of it is Ash on your charts. So once you jump out, you're like, oh, okay, actually, the computer does recognize this place.
Okay.
But it basically looks like Mustafar, if that helps.
Yeah, that's what
I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Yeah.
Are there any ominous-looking pointy towers off in the distance or anything like that?
No. There is, unfortunately, no settlements, and there never have been. This is completely devoid of life. Yeah, you guys actually get some time to just chill here and, the opposite of chill, but, you guys are in space. It's not like you're on the planet.
Yeah.
And plus you're orbiting another orange star, so it's you guys are charging just fine. There's just basically nothing here.
Right on.
So you guys charge up just fine. There literally nothing happens. You keep doing scans and nothing's coming up. It just seems like a really boring place. And
What?
No, Ramsey just showed me some stupid shit right now. Go ahead. Here.
Well, you guys, the next jump you to Morpheus, and the planet that is currently under siege from the Mormons. You jump, and it seems as if there's actually no ships around there currently. You guys jump into, it's the planet, because this is a famous place. This is one of the places that the first people from our home galaxy out here, they traveled through here. So this has actually got a very large settlement here. This is one of the first places humanity put their feet down, and the Stargate is well known, but this has been deep in contested territory for a while. But the pirates have apparently fought them back for now, because there's a lot of wrecks out in the system, but the only operating ships are the pirate fleet that are they're keeping stuff clear. They see you are not with the big three, and they actually they wave you to come land, because if you've come to help, they're happy to have you. This week's episode featured music by Tabletop Audio.
To learn what happens, keep listening. This show is brought to you ad-free by privilege. No ads, no Patreon, just a cishet white man with disposable income and time. It is performed, edited, and all that good stuff by Redstone Archender. The story is powered by the game Ironsworn, Starforged by Shawn Tomkin. Outro by Glitter Snitchel, channeling the spirits. This has been a Sofa King Cool production.